Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at the future for the supreme leader of Iran, who is Ali Hosseini Khamenei. I hope I pronounced his name properly. So anyway, I thought it would be a good one for us to look at. There's a lot of things are happening in Iran and Israel, so I think it's definitely actual. So the way you can see that I like to do these readings, that I let the cards to fall out, and it might take a few minutes, or sometimes it is fast. So we kind of see that. Oh wow, cards are kind of flying out. I'm gonna post in the description where you can skip this part if you don't want to see it, but it's kind of they're coming out pretty fast. So all right, there's another one. Okay, I think we have here quite a few cards. Yeah, that was quite fast. So we're ready to go. So that was pretty fast. So the bottom of the deck, we do have here the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords can be news updates from the point of view of waiting for news, getting an update. But usually, if it is connected to news, it's being delayed. So there might be some delays in some kind of a news that he is waiting for. But the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, being vigilant. So I think it can be also indicated, he's very vigilant in terms of what's happening. He is observing a lot of things in terms of what's going on in Iran, around the alliances, around also around whoever is attacking them, like all the enemies as well, because this is also a card of spying and gossip. So there's definitely some undercurrent spying happening, which is not a surprise. Like, they're practically in a war, but there's some kind of a spying information or spying related activity is going on. But let's see, the center of his reading, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is actually a very great card, because this is all about independence, financial stability, and enjoying the fruits of your labor, so-called. So from that perspective, it might be that he is kind of making sure that his country is not influenced by anybody, because the independence of whatever they are trying to achieve is very important for him. Also having that financial stability as well, in terms of the economy, are quite important. But also this is kind of like a very positive card, because it kind of shows that whatever you're trying to achieve, you are achieving it. But I think we will need to definitely look at the surrounding energies. So the first card in the reading is the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a card of lack mentality, feeling left out, isolated, in the cold, or economic struggles as well. So which is kind of very interesting to kind of see the contrast of the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, in terms of, because one of them is all about having everything you want, and the other one is financial struggles. Now, in this case, because this is more for him, that Nine of Pentacles can be connected to that. Probably he is really well suited. Probably he has all the money that he needs, and I can see that the poverty and everything might be connected to Iran, and the reason I'm saying it, because I just did a reading on Iran's future, and the Five of Pentacles was in it, in that reading as well. So from that perspective, I think we can definitely expect that connected to the country. And obviously, when you kind of have a reading about a country and a country leader, certain aspects, certain things will overlap. I'm kind of getting, as I said, that he is very well suited, but also that the country is struggling financially, economically, and being isolated. The next card is the Seven of Cups, which is a card of choices, confusion, and being overly dreamy about something and not being realistic. Now, in this case, he might have several ways to choose in terms of decide, in terms of how he wants to achieve independence, how he wants to achieve better economies, but I think he has a hard time making some kind of a decision when the Seven of Cups comes up, because simply he just doesn't know which one is the right path, what's going to be the final outcome of it. And also this card is connected to that you're just not seeing things clearly. You are overly dreamy, you are kind of in the clouds. So I think what I'm kind of seeing here, that he might have some ideas that are a little bit out there and not realistic. We also have here for him the Six of Swords, which shows that kind of like a phase of transition that he's going through. This is a card when you're kind of going through a difficult time and you are arriving to calmer shores. Now, what this can be, he might be leaving an idea behind. He might be leaving some kind of I'm kind of getting an idea behind. Simply because it is connected to the Seven of Cups. I don't think that he's going to be leaving his job or anything, unless he's going to pass away, because he is quite old, really. So that wouldn't be a surprise, because he was born in the 30s, I think 39. So anyway, there's definitely some kind of an idea that I can see that he is leaving behind. It might be connected to economy as well, or independence as well, but he's gonna arrive to some kind of a calmer time. The next card in his reading is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a card of financial stability, legacy, and traditions as well. So I think he's definitely in a great financial situation himself, because you have here this Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, and also I think he might have come from a very humble beginnings and went from Five of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles. I think he definitely has the money, but also this card is kind of showing that their traditional values are very, very important for him, because this is a card of legacy and pretty much like those generational wealth and traditions as well, which is not a surprise, because he's a religious leader. So I'm not surprised to have something like that, where these old values that are he's driven by. We also have here the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a court card, so can be his energy, it can be a person around him, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about that, this is somebody who's very smart, very logical, and somebody who is focusing on the truth as well, and kind of says everything the way things are. So in this case, it might be that, the truth will come out to some kind of a shape or form when this card shows up. It can be simply that there's kind of a decision, or it might be a strong leader who is really focused on well-balanced decisions as well. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome for this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that you enjoyed this video, and I definitely want you to check out my other similar videos that are looking at political analysis of political figures. But also, I want to let you know that I have a lot of videos that you are able to use in your day-to-day life in terms of money, career, finance, but also love and relationship based on your zodiac sign. You can definitely look at that. All right, and let's continue. So the next card in the reading is the Justice card, which can be connected to balancing things. So there might be balancing money, balancing finances as well. But also it can be connected to legal documents. So there might be treaties or agreements that are in place that are kind of connected to economy and finances as well, because you have here right beside the 10 of Pentacles. But also legal processes. I think it's more treaties that I think this kind of shows that there might be some kind of an agreement or some kind of a treaty that he is looking to increase the finances, going from 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune brings change into our life, and it is kind of like a positive change when things are in alignment for us, and things are kind of turning out. We are at the right time at the right place. Something that is fated to be. So it's kind of like divine timing. So what I'm kind of getting here, there might be a positive turnout for him through some kind of an agreement, some kind of an economic agreement as well, or some kind of a ruling as well, because you have here the King of Swords, who can be a judge as well, not just a leader. And generally when you have the Justice and the King of Swords, there's some kind of a ruling where kind of everybody is getting whatever they deserve. So yeah, like there might be something that he's gonna come out of it financially really well. Now for this, for the last spot, 3 cards came out: the Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So what we see here is there's some kind of a new beginning. It can be connected to peace, right? So when you kind of look at that Ace of Cups, you have that dove, which is the sign of and symbol of peace. And you also have here the Sun card, which is a card of revelation, positive evolution, and also a card that brings positive change, and especially when you kind of combine it with that Wheel of Fortune. But also, again, it's the most positive card in the deck, so it always brings great changes, good health. It brings positivity and luck and abundance. And when you kind of look at that Knight of Swords, that kind of indicates the timing for me, first and foremost, in a sense that something is happening fast. Something's gonna be moving fast and brings a big change as well. But I'm kind of getting it that I think the peace will come pretty soon. Again, I don't know the timing of it. It's very hard to kind of predict any kind of timing, but when you have the Knight of Swords, it's a very fast moving energy. And with that dove, I think it's an indication of that peace is coming into his life. Now from this deck we have the Confidence, Walk Your Talk, Bold Action, Happy at Work, Meaningful, Rich, Outgoing. Well, we kind of have the Rich. Like, I think he's definitely rich. There's no doubt about it with all these money cards of the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Bold Action, I think, and Walking the Talk is Walk Your Talk is definitely something that comes from the King of Swords, and I'm sure he's a confident person. Now we also have here the Medicine, Healing Money Blocks, Reprogram, Open to Receive, Healing Arts, and Shadow Work. So what I'm kind of here is that he might have some kind of a solution for the financial problems, right? We kind of talk here about that agreement, that treaty that's taking them from poverty into prosperity. And Healing Money Blocks is definitely confirming that. And we also have the Big Fish, reeling them in, Good Impression, On the Hook, great catch, lucrative deals. Again, this is kind of like the lucrative deals. There's some kind of a lucrative deal here in question for him that might be delayed, but I think it's going to come at the right time and at the right moment as well. So let me know what you think about him, about his future, and I hope you enjoy this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.